This is Info Live TV Headline News, July 4th. I'm Daniel Ben-Nun. Attorney General Menachem Mazuz determined on Thursday that there was no legal reason to refrain from tearing down the homes of terrorists. The decision was in reference to the homes of the terrorists who carried out the Merkaz Harav Yeshiva attack and the Jerusalem bulldozer attack on Wednesday. Mazuz did note, however, that although not illegal, such punitive action would carry significant judiciary difficulties. Israel's negotiator in charge of prisoner exchanges, Ehud, is currently in Europe meeting with UN-appointed German mediator Gerhard Konrad. Konrad and Deckel met to discuss the report Hezbollah is planning to submit to the UN regarding the fate of captured Air Force navigator Ron Arad. The Hezbollah chief said his men have been investigating Arad's fate since 2004 and have reached a firm conclusion on what has happened to him. A senior Hamas figure said on Thursday that Hamas will not pass on any additional signs of life from captive IDF soldier Gilad Shalit as long as Israel remains adamant in its prerequisites for a prisoner exchange deal. Hamas has accused Israel of obstructing a possible prisoner swap, saying that if Israelis insist on their terms, they can hold Shalit for up to 20 years and never grow weary. Defense Minister Ehud Barak ordered the closure of all crossings into the Gaza Strip on Thursday afternoon in response to a Kassam rocket attack earlier in the day. Officials added that the crossings will remain closed on Friday. Defense officials said that while there was evidence that Hamas was taking action against terrorist factions in an effort to prevent the fire, Israel would not tolerate the attacks and in response would close the crossings. National Infrastructure Minister Binyamin Ben-Eliezer has asked the government to designate the Negev and Arava regions as preferred areas for renewable energy development. Israel plans to cut electricity consumption 20% by 2020 by improving efficiency. The government set up a committee to recommend ways to reduce annual demand by about 16 million kilowatt hours by the end of the next decade. Ingrid Betancourt, held hostage by the FARC rebels in Colombia since 2002, was set free on Wednesday by the Colombian authorities. Former IDF officers and commanders from elite units trained the Colombian security forces, who launched the bullet-free operation to free 3 Americans and 11 members of the Colombian security forces along with Betancourt. Shortly after her release, Betancourt herself compared the rescue operation to the Israeli success at Entebbe.
That's all for Info Live TV, Israel's only internet television network that broadcasts in 4 languages from Jerusalem to the world.